Yo, here is my new F1 channel, Formula Nol, and we're starting off the first episode on it with a banger F1 2021 Italian GP, a review. This is one of the best races of the season, so you're going to want to stick around for this whole video and drop a like, subscribe, get this channel going, and let's go get into this one. Here we are at the 5 red lights. There's your grid in the top right-hand corner for the race for Verstappen, Ricciardo, Norris, Hamilton, Leclerc, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Perez, and Stroll. And then Alonso rounding out your top 10 for the 5 red lights. Ricciardo may be looking for a good start to see if he can win. And that is what he got. Getting down the inside of Verstappen off the start, taking the lead of the race. Not a ton of change from behind, but that was a big one. And let's see if he can hold on to it throughout the race. It's going to be a tough battle, though, of course, with the car advantage the other two, Max and Lewis, have. Here we are into the first corner, and Lewis and Max already made some contact. Lewis got past Norris and then tried to get Verstappen, made some contact, pulled out of the move, and Norris got him back. But another close battle between the two championship leaders, and the race was already kicking off. And then a crazy crash happened behind. Contact between Giovinazzi and Carlos Sainz. And Giovinazzi went straight into the wall. Huge crash behind. There you see it again. He clipped him. Giovinazzi ended up getting a 5-second penalty for unsafe release, I guess, or unsafe return to the track. And now here we jump a little later where Ocon cut off Vettel, made some contact, knocked him into the grass, and got a 5-second penalty himself. Early in this race, they were handing the penalties out fast, like candy. Here, slow pit stop for Verstappen. This hurt him a ton. It made it look like Hamilton would get ahead. 11 seconds was the total pit stop time. Horrible from the Red Bull crew. And that looked like it was going to ruin Verstappen's race. But then a 4-second, which is slower than normal, pit stop on Hamilton led us to the turning point, the climax of the race, where it got interesting after the Hamilton pit stop. Both of them a little bit mad with their crew, with how they were doing the pit stops. And then it happened. Here, coming out of the pits, Norris got ahead of Hamilton, and then it got wheel to wheel between the two championship leaders. Once again, Verstappen and Hamilton. And this is where the race got insane. Here we go. They went wheel to wheel into the corner and made some contact. They were tight. It's 50-50 on who people think was at fault. They made contact. Verstappen hit the sausage curb, popped up over Hamilton, and they both went out of the race. There is the view. Very scary crash, and it made it way more interesting, getting the two championship rivals both out of the race. And thanks to the halo, because if you look at this view and a couple other ones around, it saved Hamilton for sure. Here, a little bit later, after the safety car restart, Norris, risky move, runs into the grass to make the overtake on Charles Leclerc. Norris really wanted that 1-2, and he got it. Here, a little later, Perez cut the corner, got a 5-second penalty. Was a little mad about it at the end, but there it is. And our favorite team, Haas, they always just wreck at the back of the grid. I don't know what's wrong there, but the Haas cars make contact again and wreck. I mean, crazy. And here we have wheel to wheel between different Red Bull and Mercedes, Bottas and Perez for the third podium spot. Perez would stay in front, and there it is. Daniel Ricciardo wins for the first time since Monaco in 2018. Norris runner-up, 1-2 from McLaren. Never thought I'd be saying that this year. Perez on the track came third. Bottas ended up taking the final podium spot. But jubilation for McLaren as Ricciardo takes the fastest lap and driver of the day too. Insane from him.
He won! But he did it! Yes! Yeah, boy!
So the honey badger, the happiest kind of girl, always got a big smile, takes the win in Italy. Now time for our Italian GP edition. So those are some of the best memes I found. Now time for team and driver stuff. McLaren, we might need a day off tomorrow. Thought it was pretty funny because how crazy they went after that. And what I noticed, nobody paid attention to, but George, again, points in the Williams, P9. Williams was, of course, happy about that. And Lando, just awesome. 1, 2, you see how happy they are. Crazy that McLaren was able to do that. And now it's time for the podium celebrations. There you go on the thumbnail. Daniel Ricciardo flexing like he does when he wins. Amazing. The hug, awesome, between Lando and him. Handshake, Bottas, great drive from him. You can't deny that. And just exciting. Look how awesome. It's just awesome that they were able to take that 1-2. The shoey, which was amazing to watch all three of them do it. Cool pictures there. And yeah, pure happiness. That's the 1-2. Bottas P3, amazing. And there is your final results. Ricciardo P1, Norris P2, Bottas, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Stroll, Alonso, George Russell, Ocon. Still crazy that George is getting points and no one's saying anything. But what a drive from the McLarens. They had a perfect car for this race and they took advantage of it with a 1-2. They led more laps today than the last 9 years combined, and Bottas P3. But that will do it for the first episode on Formula Nol, the Italian GP review. I'm going to be doing these after every race weekend. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this after every race. Also going to have my F1 2021, my team on this channel now from my other Noljitsu channel. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the first one. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all.